The W215 is here. Now let's see how this is boxed, because I have never seen this type of boxing system. So we will take out the plastic case from the paper box, and we can see that it is placed on a watch holder and it is closed with this plastic case. Therefore it is protected against the dust. On bottom we have the user guide, and on top we have the sealed watch. Very cool, very interesting. And we've got also the foil bag and this glossy purple Casio. Let's take off this protective foil. Now this watch is very strange because you see we have some issues in the display. I'm not sure if it is visible on the camera, but it seems be that we have some dust, like some hair, although it's not hair, some fiber, I don't know. We've got the tag with the ID W-215H, and this watch, it is not on Casio official website, only in, guess where? Africa. Yeah baby, this is the main reason why I have bought this watch. This was on sales. I have paid just 21 euros for it, and it is purple and also a glossy purple. Let's briefly discuss about this watch. This is the timekeeping mode. We have the date on top, the day of the month and the time. Now it is with 24-hour format, and if we hit start stop, it will be switched to 12-hour format. Here we have the light pusher. We've got the amber LED, which is lighten up only while pressing the pusher. Now let's see how the light would look in the dark. So it's not entirely dark, yet the display is lightened up entirely, and we can consider that it's very well balanced. Just on the source of the light it is a stronger light, but for the rest of the display equally distributed. Then we have the mode. This is the first mode. You have the possibility to set up the alarm. Second mode, it's the stopwatch, start, stop, and reset would be the light. Yes. To set up the time, you would need to press mode 3 times. So the third mode is the setup of the time. 1, 2, 3, and we have the seconds that are blinking. With light we hit the next item that we need to adjust, and with start stop we increase the values. And if we get out with mode, we save the new time. In regards to the readability of the watch, of the time, the digits are pretty large, and you can see them from each angle. I'm not sure how it is visible on the camera, but I can say that even in conditions with low light, the time is visible, and this is what Casio does for each watch in particular. If we take a look on the display, you can see that it is very well balanced. We have the illuminator written on top and the water resistant on the bottom of the display, the Casio logo in the middle, and on each side we have the ID of the pusher. On the bottom of the display, written with white, we have the features of the watch, which are very few: alarm and chronograph, which means stopwatch. It's a symmetrical watch, except the one pusher is missing. Nevertheless, if we are about to discuss about the dimensions, the width of the watch, or the diameter, is 41 millimeters, pretty wide I would say, but the lug to lug is around 38, as I have measured it previously. So it's a 38 millimeters, the lug to lug, which also assures a comfort on the wrist and does not look big on a smaller wrist. And the thickness of the watch is just 11 millimeters. It's not that thin, but not thick as well. The pushers are well outside the watch, which in the end would increase the possibility of hitting them unintentionally, but mostly it would be here the risk, but here is just the light, so this is not a big problem. Don't get frustrated. On this amount of money, you get a little more. We've got the glossy surface of the case and also of the resin band. Another cool feature be that this band has shoulders. For me it's not nice because I cannot hang it on my cardboard. We'll need to put it in the box for watches. So we have the shoulders, which helps a better fixation on the wrist, which is very good. If we are still discussing about this band, we have the clasp with the Casio logo on it. It is very well engraved. I like it. It looks like Casio is performing in its cheap value watches. We've got also the ID of the band is written on the bottom. Normally it would have been like in this area, and for the other strap we have also the ID still on the bottom, so at the end of it. Now let's put the watch on the wrist. Pretty long strap, so I am in the third position, and the watch is well fixated due to those shoulders, and yes, it feels very well on the wrist. The color, for sure, it is this purple. It was on sales because of the color, I guess. 21 euros for it. It's okay to add it in my collection. It's perfect. If we move to the back case, we've got the Casio logo, the ID and the model number, stainless steel back, and 5 bar water resistance. It's made in China. First, I did not like this watch at all because of these edges that are visible here. In the pictures, the internet pictures looked very strange, but placing it on the hand, it looks normal. It looks like quite good, I guess. I might be wearing it for the next week just to see how it feels. It's a Casio. It's got the basic functions, time, and that's all. What else do you need? Some light to see the time during the night. Alright guys, thank you for your attention, wishing you the best, and I hope you like this African watch.